Hi Virgo, it's Mary with Sayre, Seer Tarot. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for all your likes and shares, your donations, those who booked reading and buy product from me. I truly appreciate that. If you need any of that information, it's in the description box. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. I've been asked to do things a certain way this time to save time shuffling and just go straight to your reading. This is for November 16th through the 30th, 2020. And happy Thanksgiving for those in the Northern Hemisphere. So we're going to start here with the Lightworkers Oracle. This is number 41. It's called Spiritual Decree. So this is maybe you're going through a time recently when you feel like you don't have control over your future. Okay, and well, this card reminds you that you do have a choice, and it's within you to change and decide what you're going to do, who you're going to be. Okay, and so because the universe here is inside her head, anything's possible, and so you're being asked to command it, to decree what you want, decree who you're going to be, how you're going to walk, and not let things on the outside make that decision for you. Okay. The second card then is well, this is Connect to Source. Sorry, it's a little bit late. So this card says, it's really beautiful, isn't it? And it says, go within to discover what needs to be done. Create the shift required to attract what you want. So it's still the same idea of making a plan. Well, it's not the same idea, but it's all about making a plan. So this is about, I'll just continue. Connect to Source talks about going within for the answers and stop looking outside of you for them. It is actually almost the Hermit energy, which is who you are, the Hermit energy. The Hermit card is Virgo energy, and it's about connecting to Source and lighting your own way, your own path, and looking at all the details and say, what do I need to shift here to get what I want, to accomplish my goals? Create the shift required to attract what you want. When I said those words again, what did you feel that needed to be shifted? You know, I felt a little resistance there, like I have no control over that. Then the question is, what do you have control over? And what can you shift in that? Because there's always a way around. There's always a way to something. Once we decree what we truly want and who we're going to be, and not let anything or anyone stop us. The only one that can stop us are ourselves, right? To a certain extent, you know. And then the next card is Pearl. And this is about she who rises up. Empower, uplift, and elevate. So this card is about, it's kind of the idea that every time we go through difficult situations, that they make us stronger. And every time we rise up from the ashes, like the phoenix, a better version is born, a better version comes. Because we've learned something, because we've been through more. And it helps us to be more resilient, okay? And like a pearl, for every layer that's put on, but that's created for a pearl to exist in an oyster, it's an irritant, basically. The oyster puts this beautiful coating on this little pebble and creates this beautiful pearl. So it may not seem beautiful during the process. It may seem difficult, but it's to create the life that, I don't know, a better life. Difficult times create better situations because we learn from them, if we learn from them. Okay. That card also talks about considering being around people that bring you up instead of put you down. And that something about the vibrations we're around does affect how we feel. Okay. And it's just so beautiful. There's like this embracing the inner beauty of ourselves, men or women. Okay. There may be maybe having a difficult time with that recently. And not, I mean, deciding who you're going to be, not what somebody thinks you should be. That's a real big one in like two to three of these cards. Okay. I've got something in my eyes. So if I keep blinking over here, I don't know. Anyway, so the next card is Flavorful Futures. Okay. So this card, this is the Action Angels, Audacious Action Angels. So this card talks about your delicious future, and that you can look at it as you can't wait to, well, part of it is creating this beautiful meal, thinking about, yeah, like if you're going to have this wonderful meal. So if you think about, well, I really want to find a good restaurant, and then you say, I heard about this chef, and this chef is this great cook, and what kind of meal would I prepare? Well, this is how they want you to look at your life, and how with this new direction that you're being inspired to take, how would you like that to look, and create that. They even talk about using a vision board in this, or you can use your imagination to fill in the details, and that will come help you be excited about this, and not in a way that you doubt yourself, but know that you can see it and you'll taste it like a delicious meal. Okay. And that your future can be delicious. It can be anything you decide it's going to be. That's why that spiritual decree is so important. And also connecting to source talks about, well, what do you think you should be doing? It's like doing your following source. What do you think your higher self wants of you? And it's not anything difficult. Usually it's to be happy. What would that take for you to be happy? Okay. So now we're just going to pull some tarot. That irritant in my eye, like that pearl, like that pearl that turns it so beautiful. Okay, we'll start up here. So this is the Tower reversed. These cards are just beautiful. So the Tower reversed, sometimes it's a rebuilding, but let's get some more cards here. But sometimes it's wanting to avoid a catastrophe or something like that. Next card here is the Three of Coins, and this is apprenticeship. So maybe starting your new life out, I'm decreeing what you want. It is going to take some time to work on that, to work towards that. And maybe you may not be real steady. You may not feel steady. But this card right here is saying you're already master at this. These, like, he's creating these pentacles and they're already perfect. And he just started. You see? You may have more a reminder that you know more than you think. You're more accomplished than you know. And it'll be easier than you can imagine. Okay? I like that. Okay, so the next one, here's the Hermit. Now here's the Hermit reversed. So above you is that of the Hermit. See, this was connecting to sources like the Hermit in this Oracle deck. This is, you may be still not in your power, and that's why you're being asked to have that spiritual decree of who you're going to be. So you may feel a little bit lost, and maybe still be looking for outside verification, confirmation that you're okay. Nobody can give you that. They'll always let you down because it's from the outside. You need to be able to get that for yourself so you could be happy, stable within your own energy. Nobody can own you then. You're in control. It's not like, oh, I got to be in control. No, it's about you being in control of your emotions and your actions and your life and getting what you want. It sounds pretty good, right? So this is, let me keep going because I'm still going to reflect back on that tower there shortly. So the next card, and this is below Pearl. This is the Knight of Swords reversed, okay? So Let me get this last one here. 7 of Wands, okay? Reverse. So this is not being able to defend oneself. No longer being defensive. No longer being wanting to fight the same battles. There's a tower that is trying to be avoided. But there's some lies that are coming in, or somebody's, the Knight of Swords is a disruptive energy that comes in. It could be lies, or it could be the truth that's so harsh, it's so disruptive that you may not be able to keep the tower from falling, from everything from changing. And it's supposed to change. That's what they're saying. So it can be a soft crash, which is upside down, or a hard crash, which is upright. You can take the path now, start thinking about the shift, or you can wait and get it. I mean, it's always better to be proactive. I'm not sure what that means for you. Excuse me. But instead of being on the defense, you can be on the offense and be proactive. So there's a complete, like the tarot is saying one thing, except this one is saying, work on it now, start now. Otherwise, consequences will be, you'll be coming up from behind instead of being out in front of it, okay? It's a warning, kind of a warning. So if this resonates, you might want to start deciding who you're going to be, what you're going to do, and how you're going to walk, okay? All right, where are we at? 11 minutes. Okay. Okay. I might just pull a little bit on that tower and see if we can find anything else out. Don't feel like those are the ones I should be using. Let's do these. Okay, so please give us information about the tower. Okay. So these came out sideways, so I'm going to look at this. 3 of Pentacles again. Okay, and then the Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to take them sideways. Here's the thing. This may be about a job that you're not sure if you should be in, or working with people you're not sure, or doing something with. But this is the same, but this came out sideways. I don't know if I should be here. Because maybe this is abundance, a card of abundance and a new opportunity. Maybe you wanted to go in another direction and been a little bit, been afraid that you won't be able to. See that tower reversed. I'm hearing that it's going to change anyway. So you might just want to start looking at it before that you get that hard shift, okay? That's what they're saying. Okay, please tell me about this, because you'll be in a better place. Because between these two cards, this guy's in a better place. Right? It just feels like it, you know. This is delaying abundance, or maybe not, or you know, if it's sideways, it could go either way. So maybe the money has been blocking you. Oh, that's what it is. Being afraid that you can't do it because of the money, but it will come. I mean, you may lose that anyway. So if you get out in front of it, you'll be able to manage, look at your finances and say, if this A, B, or C happens, instead of getting blindsided, that's what they're saying. Okay, so let's look at the Knight of Swords reverse, this disruptive energy. I got the King of Cups here. So this is somebody that's emotionally mature, somebody that manages their emotions well. Why is that here? Okay, why is that here? Okay, I'll take this one. I'm going to put those back in. The Chariot. So I have the Chariot here. And the Chariot is about movement. You know, Chariot. Sometimes people say it's about a card, but this is a card of Cancer. King of Cups, that can be any water sign. Doesn't have to be masculine energy that I need to go through that. Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Cancer. This is Cancer card. moving in another direction. Maybe somebody that you know or worked with went somewhere else, or they're going to help you, or they're why are those here? I'm not getting it yet. Oh, King of Swords. Okay, King of Swords. This is air energy. Another king. But these are upright. King of Swords. Okay, air. Sorry, I'm just trying to make the connection here. I might just leave it and move on and come back because it'll make itself clear. King of Swords, air energy, masculine energy. Somebody that is, again, stoic, holds their emotions really well. I mean, balanced emotionally. Doesn't mince words. I mean, if they know the truth, they know the truth. They don't have to prove it to anybody. There's something about both of these energies that maybe, as they're saying, maybe to embrace these, to know everything's going to be okay. Know that you have knowledge and you can learn and you can walk in your truth. And something about the spiritual decree has to do with truth, okay? Interesting. But it has to be your truth, so that would make sense in a simple way. And that is how you're going to move forward, but it's a place it. But something disrupted there is going to get you moving. Okay, we're going to move forward here onto what can you tell us about this Hermit reversed here? Is there anything extra we need to know between these two energies, connecting to Source and maybe the resistance to connect in the past? Yeah, now they're just quit talking. Anything else you should? That's in here. Oh, there it is. Right. The Sun. So in this place, I mean, when the Sun comes out as a habits card in the deck, like all the readers say, but it's a place of being vulnerable. It's a place of exposing oneself and being open and everybody to see. So it's like being proud of who you are. Being proud of who you are and letting people see the true you, the real you. I mean, yeah, being vulnerable, let them see the real you, and that will bring more success and abundance and happiness. Okay? So that's why that's there. To go from where you're resistant to why do I need to do this? It's because if you want to be happy, this is one of the ways. When you're happy, you can bring more abundance. When you're doing what you love, learning to do what you love, that does too. So right now I want to look at the Seven of Wands reversed about this putting down the wands and defensiveness, or maybe not fighting what you used to fight anymore. Sometimes when this is reversed, it's about that you may be fighting someone else's battles. Maybe it's time to do what you want. This is the Wish card. Maybe this is good because this is, well, what do I want now? Let's get another card on that. So that's the question. What do you want? I mean, what do you want your flavorful future to look like? Okay. Is there anything else we need to know about that? Coming out of a place of being defensive. Anything else? It's not coming out. Maybe this. Okay, Ace of Swords reverse. So maybe in the place of defending what you used to, there wasn't any truth there. And that's a reflection of this Knight of Swords too. Reverse. So looks like there may have been some misinformation, either at an old job or with amongst something that's coming down. So it feels like it's a job or you went to school or something of learning and something that something that was being taught. Okay? So 19 minutes. All right. Deciding what you want for your future, start picturing it, and that will make it more tangible to you. And know that you're walking, that the shift is there for a purpose, for your happiness. And when we do our life's work, we're actually serving others. We teach others how to be happy by them watching us walk. By other people watching, you'll help other people by people seeing you being brave. by you taking your life into your own hands, by you decreeing who you're going to be. It will inspire them. And we know that we all need inspiration right now. Absolutely. We need to see more people taking control of their own lives, their own happiness, right? Okay, I'll get one more card here, Virgo. My tried and true art through the eye of the soul oracle. So embody ancient wisdom. So as you go within and you connect to source, you may be pulling out some wisdom that you don't like. Where did this come from? And that might be this place of apprenticeship too. And Aries got this too. Is like spiritual downloads from a past life. So this is about Merlin. Okay, and that's the Mercury energy, which is Mercury is your planet. Yours in Gemini. So you guys are the magician. So this is your time to create the life you want instead of living in someone else's idea of what you should be. I like the way that wrapped up. So take care, you guys. Have a really good Thanksgiving and good holiday season. Bye-bye.